First thing you have to do in any business, have the right team on the bus, and Woodford does.
You don't get to this point without all of the work that goes on behind it. So every year, Woodford has the plan of bringing horses to the 2-year-old in training sales. And we had a really specific body type. They needed to be mature, knowing that we were going to try to bring them to this particular sale. March comes early for these 2-year-olds, so you have to bring a really mature individual that looks like that they're going to be ready to go in March.
It all starts, of course, with the selection and whether we're breeders. So you've got to have the right mare. We're fortunate to have Lincoln Collins as our advisor, so we make good selections. We do good breeding. We break and train at our Ocala farm.
We have 1,000 acres at Woodford Thoroughbreds, so when the horses come to us, we have a lot of turnout space. And originally when we get horses to the training center, they're gonna still get a lot of turnout time. We don't put them in a stall immediately. They're gonna get turnout time, and then we'll start bringing them in and breaking them and taking them to the racetrack. It's a steady progression that we're trying to get them through the process. What we try to do is just build a foundation, a really sound foundation, so that the horses can keep moving forward steadily.
Then when the pinhook or 2-year-old racing is down, we bring our yearlings in to the training barn, and we prep them, we swim them, we do everything with our training group.
We have a 5/8 dirt training track. Then we also have a swim dock that was built right into a natural pond that's located in the heart of the farm. We have a chiropractor who comes occasionally. We have a round pen, we have a covered round pen. We're able to use a bunch of different things so that the horses aren't always doing one particular thing. You know, they're going to the racetrack, we're building bone. That's how you do it. It's just miles and miles and miles. We're not asking for the horses for any speed until right before we get to sales time.
I think we're probably the only consignor or farm that goes to the extent that we do with our social media and with our website to tell people, hey, here's a horse. You can see everything. You don't have to go to the sale. You can see its walking. You can see everything you want to about the horse.
So, you know, one of the things that we hear over and over again from people who have received horses from us is the horses are really well educated, and that's super important to us. You know, it's one thing to just get them fit. It's another thing to be able to send them off. They're like, you know, they're like your children to some extent. Like, did you prepare them well for life? And that's our job. The education process includes just, you know, simply like some basic manners, but it also means going to the starting gate, for example, and being calm and being collected, and not having that be a scary thing for them.
85% of all of our people are horse people that's cross-trained, so they just kind of follow the horse along no matter where they are. And so we get a consistency in the handling and the training of our horses. And that makes a difference, a big difference.
You know, our purpose is when you buy a horse from us, that you can take that horse and go on with it. Our biggest day isn't this particular day when we sell them. Our biggest day is when you get to do well with them.